Yo, I'm back with the guest. We got Mickey Factz on. Yo, Mickey, man.
What's good?
Man, battle rap. Well, first and foremost, fuck that. What's up with you, man? I see you doing all these radio tours and shit. We good. Don't worry about that. What's up with you? How you?
I'm good, man. I just got off tour. Now I'm about to put out a couple projects. I just put something out like 2 weeks ago. I have Marshall and Grocer on there and Yellow Wolf. Then I'm about to put out a big mixtape.
Fire.
Like 3 weeks. But look, then I got an EP with 100 Bullets. He produced the whole EP. That's coming out in June, and then I got a mixtape for I Said Joe dropping in July on my birthday, July 13th.
Bro, okay, so you busy. You working.
Man, you been working.
Yeah. It's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. But, you know, it's not about me right now. I appreciate y'all asking, though. I like that. But,
Hey, hold on, Mickey. That Funk Flex shit, I mean, you still getting good feedback from that? Niggas still talking about it?
Yeah. You know, actually, that freestyle was a good look for me. It opened up a lot of doors in terms of the finance world, so I'm going to be speaking at a lot of different conferences from that. I'm a keynote speaker for the World of Money due to that freestyle.
Wow.
World of Money conference coming up in July. I'll be the keynote speaker for that freestyle. So.
That's crazy.
Man, I'm just amazed by the power of rap, the doors that are opened up for you just off of the sheet you wrote down on some paper, man. Like, that's just manifesting into something. That's beautiful.
I mean, I think you know, I could have went up there and gave him like 200, 300 or just bars, but I felt like, you know, I wanted to do something different, so I figured that I just incorporate that into it.
I appreciate
it. Just
too.
opened up. It opened up so many doors from that, so I'm really excited about this speech that I got to give in July. You know, on top of all of the mixtapes and projects I'm dropping, and I'm going on tour with Stiley in August and September. We're doing a 36-date tour, so, you know, it's just a lot of work. You know what I mean?
Get that money, man.
That's a
Get
fact.
that show money.
Hey, Mickey, I seen you said you were going to be at the next RBE event. I'm saying, like, how surprised are you about this Murda Mook returning on RBE? Talk to me.
Man, okay, well, we got to take it back to the beginning. So I had got the call for that card. I had took the match. You know what I'm saying? And that was when you hit me, Caps. You had hit me. He was like, "Yo, what's up? Why you ain't coming?" And it's so funny. I had took the match, and then the Stiley call came up. So I had to back out of the match. And the issue with that was I was starting to write for it early because I knew I had a couple tours coming up. But then once the Flex thing happened and once all of these opportunities came up, I didn't want to do the fans a disservice and slack. That I did the bulk of the driving, you know what I'm saying? And I couldn't really sit back and kind of try to write for the opponent.
Right.
So on my way to Memphis, there was a big storm that happened in Memphis. Not August, pardon me. It was April 14th. I don't know if you, are you in Memphis?
Yeah.
So there was a big storm that came to Memphis. So we had to drive like 5 to 10 miles an hour on my way to Memphis. We got to the Memphis hotel at 5:30 in the morning. It was April 14th. Mook calls me at 5:36 in the morning that day. And I missed the phone call. And when I missed the call, I tried to call him back, but he left a message. His message was like, "I need you to call me back immediately. I called him back, and he never picked up. So I had heard rumors about him coming back.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't believe it because I didn't speak to him. Like, whenever he does a battle, like, I'm usually either the first or the second person he calls. So being that he called me that early in the morning, I knew that something had happened. But then I didn't speak to him. So then I had started getting the phone calls, and then I was like, I started making phone calls. And then I found out who he was battling. And then I was like, oh, wow. And then I called him. He was he just started rapping on the phone. I had to hang up on him. Like I didn't even want to hear anything. So it was a shock to me though. I will say that it was definitely a shock to me. To hear that it was on RBE was another shock to me. So I'm just happy for the culture in all honesty, because I feel like this is something that is going to bring a lot of eyes on to the culture. A lot of people are excited about this. Obviously there are going to be people who are skeptical, but even the skeptics are going to watch it just to see if he loses or just to see if he's going to bring it or not. So I think it's an amazing thing for the culture. Like regardless of how anybody feels, like this is a big deal. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Yo, this shit is crazy, man. This shit came out left field on niggas. All right, so without talking about his opponent, does the battle make sense?
It's somebody that's in the new era, so that always works.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's something that people have been wanting to see. The names that have been thrown out over the years. You know what I'm saying? Like over the years, it's been like maybe 2 or 3 names that people have been wanting him to see him with. But it is somebody that is in the particular era, and I think people are gonna like it when it happens. You know what I'm saying? And once it's announced, although it's never gonna be the perfect matchup because everybody wants him to battle Surf, but obviously Surf already came out on Twitter and said it wasn't him, so I can say that. But I think people, will like it. Some will like it and some won't. But that's always gonna be the issue with Mook. So I just think. Finally it's happening, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, Mook got a lot on the line for this battle right here, man. What if he loses?
Well, if he loses, the person that his opponent is automatically like, his stock is through the roof at that exact moment. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's more of a stock thing than anything for his opponent.
Yeah.
Because then it just kind of skyrockets him to the next level. But, we'll see what happens, man. It's a formidable opponent. I think that the opponent has a chance, if the opponent has a chance, they got to be dead ass. They got to, they got to be super serious. And, everybody's going to find out the opponent on Saturday. ARP is going to announce it Saturday. So hopefully this interview will be either released tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah. I'm trying to get shit up ASAP. Damn, bro. Hey, Mickey, I gotta ask you a question, man. How you feel with this mad pop from the Ill Will battle?
Well, I think this is something that was supposed to happen a long time ago. I really think that people are sleeping on Matt. And I love what Ill Will did with Day. So it should be interesting to see what happens. I mean, I think a lot of people sleeping on Matt is going to really help him to try to do well. I haven't seen him do bad since the show up, and he's been back like 2-3 times since. So, I think we just need to be optimistic about it and hope for the best with Matt. I think he's coming seriously with this particular match, and I think we should, honor that with it. You know what I mean? Matt knows what he has to do. He knows the odds are stacked against him, and especially with, what is he doing, 3 in 3 weeks?
Yeah, he had 3 in 3 weeks.
He did this before. He did, I think he did 4 in 6 weeks before or something like that. So it's tougher comp. So, I can't, go against what Math is going to do. I just gotta hope for the best,
Yeah, because, I think Snake Eyes is starving too, man. After Ill Will, he got Snake Eyes the following weekend. Snake Eyes not going to play with him.
At all. Snake is dead serious with it. I like Snake a lot. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have to show and prove with Matt. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. This is a big shot. You know what I mean? And he's been wanting and deserving of. So I'm hoping that he steps up because Matt is not coming to play as well.
Okay. How you feel about this Bridge and Rum Nitty on the invitation card?
Oh, man. Bridge and Rum. It's not a left field. It's definitely a left field match. And we thought that the Iron and Nitty was left field, and we saw how that came out. So, I'm hoping that, that Nitty comes out stronger than he has in the last one that he did with John. And hopefully he's not setting himself too thin. But we can only hope. I mean, my number thing is we can only hope for the best, man. All of these matchups, sometimes they don't sound good on paper. Sometimes they sound good. We just need that he's coming with it. I don't know. There's not going to be a lot of name flips. I can tell you that. I don't even know what the word bridge means. Do you? So maybe he could flip Raw scene, so he could probably flip Raw, but aside from that, it should be a good match. You know what I'm saying? Like I like Bridges' energy. I like Bridges' pen. A lot of people don't like it. I like Bridges' pen. You know what I'm saying? It's not everybody doesn't have to punch. I kind of like it. So, we'll see how the LA crowd reacts to both of them. You know what I mean? You know who I want to see? Oh man, I want to see Hands, man. I want to see Hands badly, like desperately.
You said you want to see Hands come back. You said?
Yes, like desperately. Like I don't.
Yeah,
care
me too.
Like you just, it's something about that imagery. When Factz talks about imagery, he usually talks about Pink's imagery, but this man Hands' his imagery with street rap is unlike anything I've ever heard. Like it's so descriptive. It's so like I would love to hear that. You know what I mean?
So taking it back at a left field battle with the Head Ice and Nims. What you think about that? Nigga, they see Nims in forever.
Oh man, I don't know, man. I'm kind of 50-50 on it. Like, I like Nims' music. But I don't know. I mean, and it's always weird to gauge that because the freestyle that he did going against some of the battlers that wasn't in a battle rap format. Because we could, as a musician and as a lyricist, we can hear certain things. Hold on for one quick second.
All right. Yeah, I had ice battle on them.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't even know what to expect from that battle at all. I know Head Ice better win that shit. That's all I'm saying. You gotta win. Like you can't let Nims just come in and beat you. Then it's gonna look like you was never the champ in the first place. I'm not even sure if they battled for the belt or whatnot, but you're just not supposed to lose at Nims when you're the champion. When you're the champ, you're not supposed to be losing a nigga like that. Not to say Nims ain't cold or he can't rap or whatever, but when you're the champ, you're supposed to beat niggas like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, my fault about that. My fault. I was listening to his freestyle, and you know what I'm saying. I felt like it wasn't as potent as it should be. It wasn't as potent as it should be. So for me, like when I do a diss record, I want to hear the potency in it. Some of it sounded like that it was just kind of like, that I've heard a lot of it before. It felt a little dated. But with that being said, he can surprise all of us. He has a lot of people he can spar with. Cortez, Bishop Pagante, you know what I'm saying? So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, Ice is not coming to play, obviously, so, you just never know. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mickey.
What's your thoughts on? Oh, go ahead, Jimmy.
I was gonna ask him what he thought about me and Twerk.
Oh, you and Twerk? I mean,
yeah.
Twerk has you. He has you. He has Danny. No, sorry. He has you. He has DNA, I think, and he has like 2 other battles. I don't know, man. I feel like that could go either way, honestly. If he's not, I like Twerk, man, I really do, but I feel like he's not taking this seriously in any shape, form, or fashion. Like he's just coasting because he knows that he can kind of right at the last minute and prepare at the last minute, and his fan base is so strong, and the celebrity outreach is so strong that it's going to carry him over. And honestly, that's what got Chefs in the doghouse. So I feel like Twerk needs to take this seriously, or it's going to really end bad for him. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Danny has gotten much better, in my opinion. Twerk I just have to see how Danny is going to react to how Twerk performs and how creative Twerk 10 is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would like to see that. I mean, we just have to really worry about Danny. Twerk's creativity and him choking potentially in his preparation. You know what I'm saying? We have to see how that goes. You know.
What do you think, Danny?
Right on. Yeah, I'm not really worried about Twerk's performance and his energy because I don't be paying attention to none of that shit. Because I know when it's my turn to go, you know what I'm saying, I know what I got to do, so I don't really care about that shit. I ain't going to react to that shit at all. At all. I'm not going to be talking through his round. I ain't going to be doing nothing. I'm just staring this nigga in his face. That shit don't move me. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to be a big battle for you and Twerk right there, I think, man.
Yeah, this is in LA too, man. Danny usually doesn't react anyway to anybody's stuff. He's usually pretty he's pretty calm with it, you know what I'm saying? So, but again, I don't think have you ever faced anybody who's just like wild performing wise, just bumping a lot, potentially sitting, you know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever battled anybody of that caliber?
K-Shine performance was pretty dope versus me. West Coast Dread brought a whole lot of fucking energy and aggression to that battle. I done seen all this shit before, man. I don't be caring about none of that shit.
But as far as star power, too.
Right. That's it.
Well, yeah, he's definitely got that. He's definitely got star power. Ain't nothing I can do about that. You know what I'm saying? I just got it. Ain't like I can stop him from exhibiting star power. I can't stop him from doing it. I just got to deal with it and do what I got to do to make niggas forget all about what the fuck he just did.
Mm.
It's interesting. I think maybe this battle that's dropping tomorrow, right? Twerk and Wavy. Maybe you can probably, check out what Wavy potentially may have done to cut short some of that.
That's a great point. That's a great point. But let me tell you something. Wavy definitely out star power Twerk. And Wavy already had that since the PGs. When I first seen him in Delaware and he battled Adi Boom, I was like, damn, this nigga might not be the most lyrical dude, but he's got that fucking invisible, you can't grasp it. It's that's what they call it, the it factor. Nobody knows exactly what the it factor is. We just know it when we see it. And Wavy had that from the start. So there was no way Twerk was going to out star power a nigga that just already was doing that before him. So I think I'm not going to be able to out star power Twerk per se. I think it's going to come down to the bars, man, to the bars and execution. And, Twerk can't make no fatal mistake and stumble and choke versus me. That's going to be fatal.
I agree.
If he come with 3 crazy rounds, then we just going to have a fucking classic. That's all it can be. If he come with 3 crazy fucking rounds and no chokes, it's just like, damn. But I already know what I got to do. I'm not worried. Like, I know what I got to do for that. So it's just going to be a classic or he going to fuck it up and choke and lose. So that's all it's going to be. That's the only option. It ain't like, oh, shit, anybody get body bagged. Like, what? Come on, now. I done been in front of niggas that do crazy shit with that pen. You know what I'm saying? I done seen JC and B-Dot.
Okay. Hey, before you go, McKinsey, how you feel about Pastan and Verb? Like, no one's really talking about that like that.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like Pat. I feel like his stock has just kind of plummeted a little bit.
Yeah.
What?
Just Calico.
Yeah, it's just like Calico. It just kind of went downhill. And it's interesting. Like, he had this aura of, like, an undefeated aura being in Canada holding that belt. But ever since he's kind of left the state, left the country, it's just been a little like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Verb, his last one with Twerk, like, I thought he did really well, but it wasn't exciting enough to kind of overpower what Twerk did in that third round. So, you know, leading up into it, this is the reason why you have to pick and choose your battles very wisely, you know what I'm saying? Because when you're going into the next one, people were looking at the last one. So I feel like, you know, it's being slept on for a reason, but I feel like it might be a sleeper. You just never know. We got to, again, that's my slogan 2018. You got to hope for the best, man.
That's the fact. Well, still, yo, Mickey, man, definitely appreciate you calling up. You heard?
Absolutely, man. Y'all stay up. Danny, good luck on your match, and keep pushing the culture forward. You heard?
Appreciate it, man. You be safe, man. Hey, man, congratulations on all the work you're doing too, bro.
Absolutely.
Salute, bro. That was Mickey Factz. Shout out to Mickey. We about to get up out of here, man. I'm still trying to get that Mook interview. You niggas know I'm on this nigga now that he done tweeted me back and shit. Shout out to Danny. We gonna be in the building, man. We gonna holler at you, niggas. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.